Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the First and Lasties. My name is Josh, and with me this week we've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And also Jimmy.
What's up?
Well, hello, boys. Hello.
Boys. Yeah, welcome to Lasties, First and Lasties 8.
Yep.
The Ocho.
TV's biggest night.
The Octagon.
First
I
and
like the
Lasties.
Ocho.
The Ocho's better. It's like First and Lasties 8, like UFC cage fight.
Yeah. Is there an Octagon? Is that that's the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I was like, I know that's something.
Yeah,
Why-
yeah. Welcome to 30 seconds ago.
God damn it.
Gotcha. How are you guys doing? Any witch sightings for you this week?
I've been keeping an eye out, but haven't seen any.
It'd be a lot more concerning if someone just came into your home's backyards and started burning something in your grills.
There's a car in my neighborhood where the vanity plate is Be Witchy, which is fun.
Oh,
How do you
so
spell
there you
that
go.
with like what's it missing? Like eyes and
like letter B?
BWTCHY or something
Yeah,
like that?
that's exactly enough. Oh yeah, I guess it's not BE Witchy, it's just Be Witchy.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
exactly
the letter
7.
B. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Right? 7? Or is it 6? Is it 6 for the license plate?
Yeah. Well, but it might be more for a
I
vanity.
don't know.
Oh,
Vanity plate might get an extra.
Oh yeah, for sure. You could
thing.
probably fit an 8 in
I
there.
don't know.
It's in Minnesota at least, because it's probably different in every state. It's 3
Mhm.
letters and 3 numbers
Yeah, yeah.
normally.
Right.
But then you got your vanity stuff.
Cool.
There's a vanity plate person that said their house I walk by when I like walk to the coffee shop every once in a while, and it's like their car is like it's like A Train or something like that is
Mhm.
their car, and it's just like really nice kind of like Cadillac, maybe like Roadster sports car type thing.
Mhm.
And I walk by it every once in a while, I'm like, who parks? Because it's always parked on the road.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, if you can afford this really nice car,
Yeah, this really nice car is just out
why
on
is
the
it
street.
always on the street?
Uh-huh.
And then one day I went by and there was basically just another version of that car that looked really nice as well. And its license plate was, I don't know what it was, but it was like B Train or something like that. It was very obvious that they were like
Together,
related somehow. And some like old dude that was wearing like a suit. He kind of looked like he was up like a almost like a retired Bond villain in a way. And he was reaching into the trunk and he took out like a big like a leather bowling ball bag, like a big one, and like put it in the back seat of another car and like shut it and then got into the other car and like drove away. And I was like, what is happening right now? A Train and B Train are dealing.
Yeah.
Dealing in the bowling ball, underground
Like,
bowling ball.
Not being
world.
conspicuous about it at all.
It was
Is
it
there a
looked
head
like
in that bag?
it looked like a very rich white man. I think he was fine. He wasn't really worried about it.
Huh. The mob really does things differently in 2021.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. But today is the First and Lasties, which is
The Ocho.
a different type of
Yeah.
episode. Joe.
And and we're in spooky month. Did you put the spooky theme song over this?
I did.
Future
Slash
Josh. Future Josh did already.
Future Josh already did it.
Good to know. Just want to know like what kind of tone we're setting.
Spooky.
A
Spooky tone. Yeah.
I'm
So
in
be
it
weird.
already. After Tales of the Crypt, I'm fully ready for Spooky Month already.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right? Yeah. Well, as of recording this, technically we're like a couple days off, but
Give it to me.
there was talks in some of our friend group about watching like the Nightmare on Elm Streets.
Mm.
You know, and I was like, I'd watch any like 80s horror movie, like anthology or like just series,
Yeah.
as long as we can. Like, that'd be fun.
Elm Street specifically, I have only seen the first one and like a couple years ago saw it, and it was
That was starring Johnny Depp, wasn't it?
yeah.
One of his first things, if
I
not
will,
his first.
Yeah, I will tell you, like in 2018 or whenever when I first saw that, having not seen those movies before, like it really looked like goofy. It's a real goofy movie.
They don't get much better.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like the
'Cause they
first
only
one
lose
apparently
Budge.
is like the serious, scary one, and then they get like
And they get
sillier
kinda
from there.
wild.
Well, I mean, it's just a man with a claw hand with like a striped sweater chasing kids around in their dreams.
I do like
Yeah.
the Dream. There's one that's called like
Dream
shoot.
Warrior.
Dream
It's number
Warrior.
3.
Yeah, I do like that one, but it's definitely not like more scary or
Mhm.
anything.
I mean, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, like a Jason or a Freddy or something like that, like those aren't scary movies anymore. They're just
Mhm.
like kind of like, ooh, it's spooky month. It's got the feel, so it works.
Yeah, it feels like Halloween.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Yeah.
into it.
I mean,
So we got like a lot of awards for the spookiest shows that we watched this season or
it's
something.
just most.
all your superlatives are just about Tales of the Crypt.
Yeah, every award just goes to Tales from the Crypt.
For being a spooky show out of spooky month. I would honestly, I mean, I know I'm saying this now because I'm pumped for spooky month. I would love like a early spring, late winter spooky month, just like a non-October spooky month.
Yeah, I've been pushing for that.
Yeah, I feel like we've
That's-
talked about this one
Has this
time.
been in this? I didn't read the memo on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
didn't get the company memo that we sent out.
producer's
A lot of those spring months too, like don't really have much going on.
Yeah.
Like, make it spooky.
What are you
Like,
doing?
what's happening in March that we
It's
can't be
just-
watching?
it's
Like
just-
the Jason.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Cold and muddy out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not quite hot outside. It could still be snowy, like,
Yeah.
and it's not like fun winter like a December is. Like, just make it spooky.
Yeah. Let's make it spooky. All right, you heard it here. Spooky month, twice a year. That's right. Well, this is the first and lasties though, and that's we don't watch a normal TV show, so Joe doesn't have to spiel it
Mm-hmm.
currently.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. You just roll it.
Listen to the other episodes if you want to know
Yeah.
what we do.
We watched 25 episodes this season of TV. We're going to talk about some fun stuff about them. We're going to give them some fun superlative awards,
Mm-hmm.
say what the things we liked, say the things we didn't like about them, and then also at the end name what each one of our favorite first and last show was, what our worst favorite
Yeah.
it's
Least
Our
favorite?
least
at least favorite first
how
and
you would say
last
that.
was, and also who among us won
Oh yeah.
Oh, the winner of the
that
season.
won the season.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, it's the whole point. It's the only thing we do. It's just all of this podcast is just a friend competition.
Yeah.
It's just to rub it in each other's face.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
At the end of 25 seasons, there's a $10 million prize.
Which our sponsors are still working
Yeah.
up to.
Yeah, we've been each putting about $150,000 in per season
Yeah.
to bank up to it.
Contribute to our GoFundMe for our season 25 finale.
Join our Patreon.
To get us to 25 million.
Oh man.
That would be insane.
Well, so this first segment, we've got some fun analytics, some fun stats.
From our stats department.
They've
They've been working hard.
from our department, brought to you by Anchor, because that's who we do this podcast through now, and actually, I guess technically are a sponsor. So I'm gonna throw some things out and see what you guys think.
I hate it.
So I should, with a caveat, we didn't start this season on Anchor, right?
Correct.
So there's some stats that are a little bit lost to the ether. It takes a little while for kind of things to get wonky. So we did kind of lose.
I mean, I would think most of our stats are completely incorrect these days now, because we lost almost. I mean, when this season started on episode 186. Yeah, 86.
Yeah.
So we've lost we lost
go.
at least some portion of 185 episodes of statistics.
Yeah.
Right. So going forward, yeah. But I mean, there's things we can do. I mean, and are interesting, and there are I will say there are some things. So we lost, like, I would say, I think the first 5 episodes of this season as well just aren't quite what you'd expect. But like which were The 100, Third Rock from the Sun, Coach, Fresh Prince, and Fringe kind of gets in there by the time like people are still listening to it by the time like we switched over in early May of 2021. So, but everything after that, the next 20, I will say Anchor does give some more details, which is cool. So like we can see like the week each episode came out, what were the most listened to. So like I have most listened to in their week.
Oh, like their premiere week?
In their premiere week.
Gotcha.
You guys have any thought about what that show
Brooklyn
might have been?
Nine-Nine. My answer is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's an interesting stat because it corrects for like episodes being out longer, right? You're just looking at just like within the release week.
Within the release the same amount of week, time. Like a bunch of people could be listening to the week before still.
Yeah.
Right.
Just skimming through, I'm gonna say MacGyver.
I think that was a popular one
because, yeah, the week before is Power Rangers SPD, so I feel like people blaze through that at like 1.5 speed, and then they are ready for MacGyver.
Okay, I'm glad you named that one because then I'll just bust through this superlative, or not superlative, but analytic, is that MacGyver was actually the least listened to its week that it came out.
That was going to be my next question, is like, what was the least listened to?
Literally the least. Josh, thoughts?
The least one?
The most.
Oh, the most, I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Was that right?
No.
Oh. That was the least one too?
I don't believe so. Yeah, they're tied for the least. No. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was great. But the most was 24.
Oh.
Man, why do so many people like that show?
People love 24.
I know. Yeah. I have parents, and obviously they love it.
Right. Yeah. It's probably some nostalgia. Although another like it has like demographics, and it says that, going back till May at least, that our listeners are like 18 to 34. So who is really into listening to 24? Who of these millennials?
Well, they all had parents too that watched 24
Zoomers.
when they were growing up.
I guess that's true.
And they fucking missed 9/11. They're just like, 20-year anniversary, trying to go back to...
Did you say they missed 9/11?
That's the wrong way to say that, but like, trying to get back in that Let's Fight Terror vibe.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where you will get it. But so this season 24 isn't the most listened to show total. Thoughts on that?
Oh, like as in all of our episodes as a whole?
Right.
I mean, I'm going to go back
for this season.
Oh,
it's within this season.
Yeah, it's got to be something early then, right? Like, well, I guess 24 was pretty early. Only thing earlier than that is like maybe like Fresh Prince or something.
Oh, Fresh Prince was so good.
I'm going to go with, if we're going to go with what our parents loved, I guess I'm going to go with Coach.
Coach.
Okay.
That would be my answer.
Okay, Joe?
Fresh Prince.
Most listened to show was Heroes.
Wow.
Which I that's awesome, I think.
I was not there for that one, so
Friends
the
was
people have spoken.
really close. Obviously 24 was up there.
I didn't even title it Heroes. I just titled it The Podcast Where Joe's Not Here. And apparently everybody
no
loves
Joe
it.
episode.
Yeah.
Other
Heroes,
really close
no
ones
Joe.
were Friends.
Sure.
obviously.
You're
I'm
gonna-
kind of actually thinking about that. I'm kind of surprised that wasn't number one.
Mhm.
And then Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody does
is
love Raymond.
was really high up there, and also Dharma and Greg. Those are all super close to each other.
I see that.
Yeah, but all time season 7. Or season 8.
I was like, you're going back a
This is
season now?
8.
We're going
Sorry,
back.
This is season 8. I forget. Heroes 24. Black Sails was also up there.
Well, people
Wow.
like their what was that based on again? Like not I was gonna say Huckleberry Finn. Treasure Island?
Treasure Island.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Treasure Island Extended Universe.
Yep.
People just really wanted to go back to casinos and liked pirates.
So the other like stats thing I have is Anchor gets a little bit more detailed in the like geography, like geographic location of listeners, which is kind of creepy actually. Now that I think about it, because like we used to get
Are you gonna
always,
tell us, like,
nation.
Tell us like Doug from Indianapolis is here.
Yeah,
You gotta listen to our pod through a VPN if you want to stay anonymous.
Doug. We know you're out there. Thank you for listening, Doug. But so like you have like US obviously, and then you have which is like our most listened to, obviously, like by far. And but then you can go like state, and then you can go like by like city, or at least like metropolitan area.
Mm-hmm.
So like Minnesota, I would assume just because that's where we are, it would be like far and away. It's actually not. It's like it's super like widespread, which is bizarre to me. So Minnesota and Michigan are tied at only 9% of our listeners.
Huh.
Did you know this?
I'm just
People
trying to
are out there.
Who's in Michigan?
No idea.
Well, and so
Hey, we appreciate you though,
and when
Michigan.
you click in Michigan, it says it just goes to
That's where
Detroit area.
That's where Doug lives. Okay.
So we're hot in the Detroit area of Michigan. When you go to Minnesota, it's like Minneapolis, St. Paul, Rochester, like all these like towns. And then you go to Michigan, it's just Detroit, like almost 100%.
Wow. So when we go on tour, we got to hit Detroit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're no longer building
coming.
cars, so they got to do something, you know. They listen to our
They're coming.
podcast.
Big podcasting
Yeah,
town.
who's out there? Thank you, Detroit. I mean, is Claire a family out there? Like, who's got?
No. Literally don't know anyone that lives in Detroit.
Right, dope. And then there's like Washington and California, and you can just it's fun to look at. You guys should take a look at that. So then, okay, so who do you think is the second most country to the U.S.?
Australia.
I want to guess like some bots in India or something.
It's 100% Australia.
Yeah.
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 The only reason I think that is because like I feel like that one time like 6 seasons ago, like something was going on in Australia.
We
and
did get bots
we were
from
getting
Australia
like
one time.
we were getting like tens of thousands of views from like Australia, like
Yeah.
way too fast to be like
Real.
the whole country. You know,
Yeah,
is
like,
into
why is that like a hack? You know, is that a like on what forum are you like? Oh man, I'm really blowing up this Minneapolis pod right now. You guys, like, check out how cool I am.
I mean, in reality, that only really helps us / at least helps us like I don't know like
Just look better.
fool possible sponsors or
Yeah.
something like that.
Make sure
Right.
to rate us 5 stars while you're in there.
But so I should
Sponsor-
say, so this
Sponsored by Marmite.
this is just over the last few months as we've switched to Anchor. So we've had no bots.
Mhm.
That's fair.
And I mean, if we have, they suck because we're not. The US is still way better.
Terrible bots.
Way to go, Australia.
And the only other like stats I have is
First live pod, Detroit. Second live pod, Australia.
Australia.
Oh yeah, and it's like Victoria, Australia, whatever area of Australia that is. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the highest. There were several.
We'll
others.
be there.
We're coming.
You know,
World world tour.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Some-
Melbourne. Anyway, so my last thing is that at the bottom, because this list just keeps going. There's like a less than 1% of our viewers, which I thought was fun. Not viewers. If you're watching us, that's pretty weird.
Maybe they stare at their phone while they listen to it. Who knows?
So at the less than 1%, we have Switzerland, we have Morocco, Macau, just fun to say, Japan, Spain, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, and then at the very bottom it lists Ivory Coast.
Hell yeah.
Which is a thing. Apparently we had like a listener at some point.
Yeah, non-zero.
Abidjan, maybe is how you say whatever city or region of the Ivory Coast.
I thought for a second you were like, how do you know this person's name and what are you doing right now?
I told you, Anchor gives you some crazy analytics.
Yeah, big Seventh Heaven fan in the Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
What a weird fan to be of.
Seventh Heaven was actually it was actually like on the upper mid tier of our pod.
Oh, well.
Of this season.
They're going to love some of my awards later then.
Nice.
Cool. Well, thank you, Jimmy. I think we're going to take a quick break, a spooky break.
Yep.
And then we'll be back after that for the superlatives.
Yeah.
Some fun awards.
I'm giving them out.
All right, cool. Well,
do it.
we'll be back in 2 seconds, and we'll throw some awards in your faces.
All right.
And we're back. We're I was gonna say we're done with the first episode of something, but we don't do that now. We ate food.
We're done with the first episode of food.
In this 10 seconds that you were
Can't
gone,
wait for this next course.
we ate food.
Seems like everyone's meals was spicy. We're all like sniffling.
We used a spicy little mealtime.
Spicy little meatball.
Spicier than usual, I feel like.
But so I lied when I said we were going to come back and do superlatives. We're actually going to do the best and lasts.
Yeah, read the outline.
What?
You said best and last.
Yeah, exactly. Which was the...
All of our lasts are going to be Tales from the Crypt.
Because it was just a flash show. That's it. No, yeah, we're going to do our favorite first and last and our least favorite first and last of the season. I would assume we would normally go around and say our worst or our least favorite
Worst
right
is
away.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Worst is first.
Does anyone want to volunteer for their worst right away? Start the process?
Yeah, I can start. I mean, we say all three because in case we line up, we just talked about the show the one time. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, my worst was Seventh Heaven.
Okay.
I don't not agree with that. And I will tell you right now, very much teetering on it.
Okay, interesting.
But
I convinced you.
I think I actually, Joe, I'm 100% sure you were here for this one. I picked Numbers.
Ooh.
Right? You were gone?
Oh, ouch.
That was if you saw me like listening to my phone earlier, I was like, was I here for this? I don't remember this show. And I listened and I was like, okay, I wasn't for that.
Okay, yeah. It was just me and Jimmy that night, I think.
Yeah.
Picked a bad one, Jimmy.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's a bad show at all.
Well, we'll get to it.
Okay. I can understand first and last for sure. Anyway, okay. I picked Heroes.
Rough.
Great.
And I feel like
man,
it's
great first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it's a little bit of a cop-out anytime to choose a show that got just destroyed by the writer's strike.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, it's okay. It's got to be that one. It happened during the writer's strike. Got blown up.
I'll be honest. I think for both of yours came into my mind. Heroes did, and I thought, nah, you know what? Too strong initially. I can't do it. Seventh Heaven. I just feel like I irrationally don't like that show so much that I like I didn't want to vote on a pure emotion. So I didn't go with it.
I already had low expectations for it, so you're not gonna vote it a worst. The worst, best, and whatever.
Yeah,
of the worst, best,
worst, best, and
of
whatever.
The worst, first.
So Joe, what is your reasoning for Seventh Heaven?
It's the type of first and last that we've seen before, where the show just went on 1 or 2 seasons longer than it should have.
It was missing some very main characters.
Yeah.
By the end.
If I remember right, it was something where like the show had either gotten canceled or like they were for sure it was ending, but then they kept it going another season because they needed something to like. They were like switching over stuff at the WB. And
it was the WB to the CW, I think.
Yeah.
It was like the CW's first season, and they kept it.
And they kept it because they needed like a show that was already established, and so like a few of the main characters were just like, yeah, sure, I'll do another one. But it was just like, yeah.
No, it was a very good example of a show that it was like, it should have been over. Everyone knew it should have been over. And then the network was like, no. I mean, it makes sense why they tried to make it continue.
Yeah.
But.
And then at that, it was just like a goofy last episode. It was the one where it ends up with them going on this like bus trip or like an RV trip.
Well, they're just preparing for it.
Yeah.
They don't go on anything.
Yeah,
you know?
they're leaving for
They
this
don't even go
RV
on
trip. But they're all, each of the kids is allowed like, it's like one item.
Oh God, yeah. It's at least one personal item.
It's like
It
you're
might be
allowed
a
like your
couple.
clothes and something else, and then a personal item, and that's it.
But if you brought your phone, that's one. And if you wanted to bring your phone charger, that was another one.
Yeah, it counts as a separate one.
Their rules were insane.
And one of the kids brought a picture of Angelina Jolie.
That was the best part. It was like one of
Wow.
those little kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The Seventh Heaven might show up in the next part
Okay.
for some awards. But
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense. I don't even really remember the first episode. Oh, it was the dog one. They got the dog.
Yeah, there's a lot of mini stories going on with each of the kids.
Yeah. It was the dog, Jessica Biel is the one.
They named the dog Jessica Biel.
They named it the actress's name. It was Jessica Biel, not Jessica Elba, right?
It is Jessica Biel.
It's Jessica
Yeah.
Biel. Yeah, Jessica Biel was trying to like
Isn't that
kiss the neighbor boy or something like that.
Timberlake's
Mhm.
wife?
Yep.
You're
Pretty
way
sure they've
past.
been married for a very long time.
Oh,
Mhm.
congrats. Yeah, I don't think the first episode was bad per se for the Seventh Heaven, but like I think I just kept getting annoyed at that show, and obviously the dad's a pile of poop. So
Here's the thing. I don't, for like WB and turned eventually CW shows, they're just trying to rake in. Like, how long can we milk this cash cow? Like, you're going to have some good pilots. You're going to have some real bad finales.
and
in my
sometimes you're gonna have
experience.
15 seasons of a perfect show.
You're
Supernatural.
talking about
Sometimes.
Supernatural. Yeah, okay, there's a couple outliers. But like even Smallville could have ended a couple seasons earlier.
It probably could have. I wasn't mad about Smallville for the most part.
Not mad about it, but it definitely kind of trails off.
Well, I mean, they lost some people too. So
Right, exactly.
I feel like if you have a starting ensemble of like 5+, and at some point you lose more than 2,
Mhm.
then it's time to be the last season or something, you know? Like one person can leave and do whatever, but once you like lose half
You
your
can
starting
write
cast.
a person off. Huh. What did you?
Mine was numbers, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
And honestly,
Okay,
so
explain.
episode 1 was also like fine. It like number 1, this show just like never, it doesn't click with me. I wasn't
Sure.
interested in this like math cop procedural, basically.
Sure.
Is what it was. Joe, it was, this person was like a mathematician, and his brother was it FBI or just a cop?
FBI.
It was FBI. His brother was FBI, and then he was like, first episode was kind of interesting because it was like they were trying to catch a killer or somebody like that.
They're always trying to catch a killer.
Sure. And he was like, "Oh, you can look at the pattern of where people died, and then use math to figure out like where the killer." Because people try to be random about it, but when people try to be random, they still do it in a pattern. like the human mind. Like, so he used math and it was fun and he did it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
But I I would have said like 6 out of 10 for an episode. Like,
Sure.
not great TV, really, but interesting idea. Last episode was the finale had a wedding. So we're already clicheing it a little bit. The main character from the first episode, like the two brothers, like the main one, the math guy was like barely around because he was like, was he the one getting married?
Yep, he's the one who got married, and I think they were setting up that he was like they were going off on some like a honeymoon, Europe trip or something.
And so all of like the math stuff that they did, the show's called Numbers. All of that stuff that was like in the first episode about doing the math and figuring out the pos, they had like these 2 other people that were kind of doing it, but it was so like in the background of the show that it was like, what you lost your identity. And a lot of shows, like I kind of thought, like a lot of shows completely switch gears. You know, it's like you start one show off and it's like a cop show, and then like you watch the last episode and there's like aliens attacking. But it's like those shows at least like get into it and they go. Fringe is a good one where it's like they were like protecting themselves from like bald people from another universe or something like that. But like, it's like you realize that they like dove into that. That didn't happen in like only the last episode.
Sure.
So I was like, you kind of lost what the whole title of the show was. I didn't like that very much. And then the other thing that kind of got me going,
where are the numbers?
Was that one of the side plots, and this is mostly just me going, you had something here and you messed it up. One of the side plots in the episode was the FBI brother lost his gun, and then someone started killing people, like vigilante murdering
It's not like he
guys.
lost it. Like he lost it in the heat of what was going on, and somebody like snatched it in like the crowd and ran away.
Sounds like he lost it.
I mean, like you say it like he
Someone
just
stole
misplaced it. Like, I'm an asshole. I just left it. I set it down one day.
Essentially, someone stole his gun. But then someone went around, and I was like, this is like a perfect season-long arc for a show.
Oh, sure.
And it just was like poorly done in one episode because it was like rushed. It was like in the last episode too. I don't know. So it didn't work for me. It had a wedding, so that always gives me a negative notch for just being the same. Yeah. And I just think all around, I didn't like Numbers as a show, so I kind of wanted to hate on it a little bit.
I mean, if you're gonna have a will they won't they for several seasons, eventually they either have to will or won't.
I'll watch Friends.
So the finale is
if I want to will they won't they.
Yeah, you weren't there for that. There's no wedding at the end of Friends, so I guess you'd love it.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll never know if they will or won't.
So that's my number stuff. Do you want to defend it, Jimmy?
I mean, no, I mean I totally get it. I think it's a better like meat of the seasons show than it works for like a first and last, because I think any procedural is probably going to be that.
Sure.
Similarly with Seventh Heaven, like
stay tuned for season 9 where we only watch NCIS and CISs.
Oh man,
there are 25 of those total.
I do. There's one. Which is the one with Ted Danson? Because I do want to watch that one. It's on my short list. I think it's long though.
The Good Place.
The Good Place is the one. This is a detective show about the afterlife.
Sounds great.
I'm gonna see
a detective show about the afterlife starring Ted Danson is something I would watch once.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Schur set it up.
What was yours?
Mine was Heroes. So obviously it starts really great, and then the last episode is just bonkers, where it's like the bad guy. It's like the Barnum and Bailey bad guy circus, like where Robin is killed, kind of, or not Robin. Robin's family. Maybe Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah,
and
you're
Robin.
You're Batmaning us.
You watched that one? that with
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. No. Yes.
Is that Clooney?
Wait, is it yes?
Is it Kilmer?
No, it's the Clooney one, right?
Yeah.
Where we see when do we get Robin in
Where's
Forever?
Alicia
Forever.
Silverstone in this one?
Ugh. Man, that movie's so bad. Yeah, I mean it was just really bad.
I
for one
assume
thing.
your major gripes have to be with the finale then.
Right. Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, and so they had like been setting the seasons up where the seasons had names.
Yep.
And it even had like a catch us next time on this one that obviously never came. So that's, obviously they were not trying to end on this note, but it's just probably the worst episode that I watched in this season, and so I had to put it on there.
I mean, that's fair. I have a hard time agreeing just because of how fire the first episode was for Heroes.
The first season's great.
Yeah. But it was one of those shows that definitely, there was a lot of shows that should have died because of the writer's strike that survived, and unfortunately Heroes is one of the ones that actually got hurt. And it was good.
So networks need to stay alive.
It was good, and then it very clearly became bad.
Yeah.
So those are the worst shows that we watched. The worst first and lasts. But now we have the best.
Ooh.
We saved the best for middle.
Like the saying goes.
I'd be pretty confident in saying that no one picked mine.
Okay.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
thought this was actually really hard for me when I actually looked back.
My short list, there's 5 shows.
You'd think that by now we would have run out of anything decent to watch.
Mm-hmm.
There's some really good ones.
I literally just told Joe earlier, a listener hit us up on Twitter.
Nice.
As you can, also listeners, at FNL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter.
You are allowed to.
And was saying they had just started they're catching up. They're on season 4, and they said they were really enjoying it, and they said we should watch Battlestar Galactica.
Oh yeah, how have we not watched that yet?
And Joe said,
have we?
Joe said we haven't watched Battlestar
Yeah,
Galactica.
I could have
yet?
swore we did, but I guess not.
Good Lord.
I will here look up what they were, but I said I'm actually currently watching Battlestar Galactica because I've never seen it
Ruining
ever.
it.
Well, I figured here's the deal. I'm watching it, so then we can do the finale when I get there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched the first episode. I think it's pretty long, isn't it?
4 seasons,
I mean, episode
45-minute long episodes.
Okay.
There's a movie. So the thing is that's kind of a weird one, and we can talk about it. There's basically a TV movie that was made, and that was that was how it started, and then it has seasons.
Okay.
So in a way, the episodes don't start till after the movie, but the movie is the prequel. It was at cinema_seconds hit us up
Nice.
not more than a couple days ago, and we will be getting to Battlestar Galactica not soon, as you had to do. They did a show suggestion, and we will adhere to that. But we're gonna do it when I get to the finale, sometime in season 9, I would assume.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
there's that.
Right on.
I forgot what we were talking about before that, but I guess Joe, you went first.
Yeah, you got a solid one.
Yeah. So short list went down to 5, but I think my best is Mighty Max.
Oh yes,
That was
Mighty
a good
Max
end.
is
Yeah.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
It really was. Okay, sorry, we won't talk about it yet.
No. I'm like, that was good. I was like, did I mess up?
Yeah.
Mine was 7th. No, I'm just kidding. Mine was Coach.
Really?
It
Yeah.
was on my short list. Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
I am so psyched about that.
Yeah, mine was Coach. That was your pick, right?
That was my show pick.
Yeah. Joe picked his own show.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he just wanted to do. I picked Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
That was my pick. We all got one.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. Got it.
Joe picked his own, and me and
I picked my
Jimmy
We picked each other.
picked each other's. So Jimmy, or not Jimmy, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
let's talk about Mighty Max.
I mean, fair enough that I picked my own show because I definitely picked Mighty Max to do for the podcast because I knew that I was always intrigued by the ending. Listen to the pod episode, but the long and short of it is that the ending of Mighty Max just like loops right back to the beginning. They go through some sort of time warp, so they're back to where the whole adventure started.
Ugh.
Which to me is just like an amazing thing in that like,
And they didn't do it dumb. Like it wasn't dumb the way they
yeah,
got
it
there.
made
Great.
sense.
Yeah.
But to me, it's just like a cool thing in that like now when you see the show in like syndication, it's like, oh, they're just through this part of the loop. Like it just starts over again.
Like Neo in the
Yeah.
Matrix, you know?
Yeah, just a different iteration of Mighty Max.
Wait, what?
Don't you remember in Matrix 2 when Neo talks to the architect and he was like, I've talked to there's been many of you. And then it's like all the Neos on
yeah.
the TV
Mhm.
and it's
Oh,
it's like a
yeah.
loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Make me explain my jokes.
Yeah.
I feel like I just recently watched that too, and I was like, wait, I was thinking about number 3. Anyway,
Yeah. So that's what
Reboot.
I liked about it. I mean, aside from, the first episode too, just being like a dope adventure. I mean that's just how the show is built, because it's built around we're selling a new toy every episode. So like
Right.
every episode is gonna be some sort of adventure.
some sort of new toy
Mm-hmm.
to push. Which, yeah, hey, sold me. I bought that shit. I made my parents buy that stuff.
I still own that shit.
And it's a great pilot, and it's a great finale.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I really liked how they looped back and it started and it was like Max was the only, like Max remembered.
Yeah. And like heroes die in the last episode of Mighty Max.
people die.
Like it's pretty bleak.
Pretty solid for like a
Like,
kid's show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
especially.
main like guardian, he's
Mhm.
gone. Actually, everybody's gone except Max at the end, right?
Yeah.
At the- well,
Norm
until
and
he
Virgil
loops.
both die.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, for a animated show, incredible,
Mm-hmm.
incredible writing.
Plus Tim Curry as the villain. So
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
not to
and
love.
There's really got to be
There's no
hard
better
pressed to
villain.
go against Tim Curry sometimes. That is true. Okay, well, I didn't coach,
mm-hmm.
so I guess I am curious, Joe, to know why you thought this is in your short list as well. But
Yeah,
I think the first
I
episode,
did not pick Coach.
thinking about the first episode in particular is, I mean, it wasn't like obviously the best first episode. Like, look, I mean, some of the top ones, like fucking Max was fun, Heroes was good.
Mhm.
There was a couple other ones, but I don't have them in front of me at the moment. But but it was just like it was one of those sitcoms that it was we got introduced to the people. It was the main people, Coach and like was it Boomer? What was that the big guy's name?
Yeah,
I forget. Yeah, and then the old guy, like the 3 coaches basically,
Mm-hmm.
the 3 people that work there, and then his like his lady friend as well from the news.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then his daughter was gonna come to school, and so that was the new thing. And it's like, this is happening, your world's rocked. So we got to see Coach a little from like 2 different angles, kind of thing. And it was pretty much, it kind of felt like it could have been a middle season episode. It wasn't necessarily like someone moved in
That's
or
right. Yeah.
brand new, but it felt like pretty natural to like meet these people there at this point, like because
I appreciate that.
there was the catalyst if something's
it's not
going
like
to
an
change.
origin story.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we know he gets bit by the spider and he turns into Spider Coach.
Yeah.
You know, we get
don't
it.
need it. Yeah.
But like, so, you know, it wasn't wildly in the middle where we couldn't follow, but it was like something was changing, so it was at least good. So that was like a solid episode. And then the last episode, I can't remember, did we watch the double header or did we watch only the last one? Because it was like a couple parter.
I'm not sure.
It was.
Yeah, I can't remember how many of them we watched, but he was coaching somewhere and then he had like an offer to go, you know, coach somewhere else. But then it was like, do I want to go back to Minnesota to just like not coach anymore kind of thing? And they have a kid.
Because like he's the coach of a pro team at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like college level, maybe going to pro or something like
Mhm.
that. But yeah, he was past where he was in the first episode. But it was just kind of like, it was very nostalgic and it was very good. And maybe it was just because it was like kind of like wholesome and like Minnesotan almost, like it was like, this is a sitcom and this is like, you know, there wasn't anything like crazy wild. And they went back and they really like, I think they treated it with like reverence, and they had the whole crew together at the end and they did like the, hey, thanks for watching and stuff. And they got to end it on their own terms. I feel like for the most part. And just it like was funny, like the first Coach episode. It was definitely funny, but it definitely had a way to end. It wasn't a wedding. It wasn't like they were like moving per se, but it was like getting a different job. But his reasonings for like kind of doing it were to like, no, I want to raise my kid and like do this thing and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I just like, it just like feel like it made me feel good.
Yeah.
So like, I liked it. Like is kind of, what are your sentiments, Joe?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It just, it felt like a very like tidy ending to a show.
Yeah.
Of just like each character that you've known for years gets a moment, and then they tie it all up in a way that makes sense, and like you can be satisfied like just being done with the show. Like I've seen Coach go through his career, now he's gonna go like raise his family, and like yeah, I can be done with this show. And like yeah, they do the hey guys, it's been a great 8 seasons, thanks for watching, and like that always just like gives me extra points.
Yeah, I feel like it. I like it when they acknowledge that, like, hey, we really appreciate that you watched it, which also means that they got to end it like on their own terms for the most part, and giving each character kind of their own thing. I mean, for Coach, they did it with like each character basically approached Coach, and they had like a one-on-one time with Coach, but they did it for all the 3 or 4 main characters. So,
Yeah.
you know, they and it was still funny. I think it was funnier than the first one.
Yeah.
If I can remember correctly. So, all around good.
Okay, question. So, I think I'm maybe thinking of something else. Did you watch a different Craig T. Nelson? Okay, what was the show with the finale that just went bonkers? And I swear it was with Craig T. Nelson, and it was like
He murdered someone.
Didn't he murder someone, or he was like gonna murder someone?
It was Monk.
Oh, that was Monk.
That Craig T. Nelson had murdered Monk's
And his like
wife.
body was like in the front yard,
They made him dig a hole.
When I was just
Did you think
thinking
that
back
Coach murdered someone in the last Coach?
when I was thinking about the finale of Coach, I was thinking that was freaking wild. What a weird finale.
Holy hell. If it would have been just regular
and I couldn't
Coach.
remember that it was Craig T. Nelson. I just remembered someone. I almost wrote a superlative about it.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, it's all coming back now.
I still think if that would have still been my number one then. If the end of Coach was Coach murdered somebody and then they caught
Monk
him
found him.
and Monk found him.
Wow.
And that's why he retires.
Yeah, because he has to.
Yeah. You know, now that I'm remembering the actual finale, yeah, it's really good. Good call.
Good one.
Thanks.
Really good. It's he was in Orlando. The last like 3 episodes are called Leaving Orlando.
Yeah.
But I think we watched there was a two-part of the same day, or was like a an hour long special.
Yeah, so we didn't watch the first one. We watched parts 2 and 3, right? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, Jimmy. Cowboy Bebop, huh?
Cowboy Bebop. I had a lot of other ones that I think are pretty dang good. But like Cowboy Bebop, just the pilot is super intriguing, and I think it like makes you want to go into into it, and then the finale just totally wraps it all up. Like I don't know how else to say it, and it's all super interesting. It's not like there are parts where the show like speeds up and there's action. There's parts where it slows down and it's all feels good and interesting. I mean, it's hard. And were you gonna say I was gonna say Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah, I was gonna say you were gonna say Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
and I totally would, but that's hard because I watched it.
Oh yeah,
like in like sequence, so like I feel like I couldn't actually contextually say like the pilot and then the finale like together, like because I just have the like institutional knowledge of everything in between. Yeah. So it's hard to pull kind of do the above whatever 1,000-foot view. But so I picked the Bebop.
I mean, as far as Cowboy Bebop goes, it number one has the best music we've had this season, I would say. Hands down, for sure. I don't want to steal anyone's superlative in the next spot. I mean, I love the thing, and I think maybe I even stayed away from Cowboy Bebop almost in the same way you stayed away from like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because I was like, I love that show. Like,
yeah, Right.
As far as like the 25 shows we watched this season, Cowboy
Mhm.
Bebop's the one that I watched all of and I love.
Yeah.
So like,
I get that.
Not an actual award, but it gets like the ribbon for like Joe's broken promise of the season. Or
I'm gonna watch all of it.
yeah, but I totally haven't.
You still got time before the Netflix comes out.
Yeah.
You still got time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not that long. Plow through it.
You literally only have 26 more episodes to watch. Like 22 minutes.
Totally
each.
doable.
Totally doable, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe, you said you had runners up.
Oh yeah, my short list.
Yeah, what was your short list? I'm
It
interested.
was Mighty Max, Coach, Friends, 24, Third Rock. A lot of good shows.
Third Rock
with,
was
like,
on mine too.
solid endings. I feel like.
Obviously, Friends was a lot better than I remembered it being, because it was really earnest and not like it's for a show that to go that long and not just end kind of on a cheesy note. That's
Mhm.
pretty incredible.
I didn't have a top list. I just kind of like went with my gut
Mhm.
right away on this
Nice.
one. But I would say definitely Third Rock and
Third Rock was great.
Third Rock was one. I thought the ending was really fun.
Mhm.
And
Go back
then
home.
I mean, Cowboy Bebop goes without saying for me. And then I have a hard time remembering things.
I had one that I thought maybe you'd say, and it was one that you picked for summer camp. Mighty Max wasn't summer camp, was it? Or was it?
It was
Totally.
Okay.
Oh, so
that makes
Power
sense.
Power Rangers SPD? Is that what you?
No, although that was pretty good for a Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It was like definitely a step up.
I mean, I picked Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I thought the ending.
The
to that is
Spider-Verse
great.
one.
The
Yeah, that
Spider-Verse,
was a really
yeah.
good ending too.
Solid.
It was
Well
fun.
done.
Went wild and off the rails as a Marvel should eventually do. And be like, oh, multiverse, because what's left?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's part of the Spider story. The
Exactly.
Spider-Verse. And I also thought of that because you said Spider Coach.
Oh
which
yeah.
I would watch that too. Craig T. Nelson, the murdering Spider Coach.
All right. If we ever get a Pie World off the, off in the pilot, we can see if we can get Craig T. Nelson to be the murderer. But like he's the janitor in. Is he dead? He's not dead, right?
Craig T. Nelson?
Yeah.
Probably.
I think he lives.
He lives. Okay.
Yeah, he's alive.
Okay. He can be the janitor in the pie shop or like whatever is in the airport. You know.
Apparently, he's in Young Sheldon
We're just making wings at this point.
as a
right?
coach. He plays a coach in Young Sheldon.
I don't think he's allowed to play anything else besides a coach
That's a good point.
and a murderer. Someone infected with a spider disease. Okay, well, those are our best and our least favorite first and lasts of the season. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back, I promise this time, with our superlatives and the winner of Season 8.
Mm-hmm.
Who will it be? Well, stay tuned. We'll see you after this. And we're back. We're part 3 of the first and lasties, the Ocho.
This is it.
This
The
is
Ocho
it.
Trace.
This is where we give out some completely useful awards to some shows that we watched this season.
Yeah. Totally appropriate.
100%ly good awards.
Who goes?
I'll go first.
Nice.
Do we all have 3?
I have
Yeah,
3.
I got 3.
Okay, I also have 3. I'm just going to go down my line then.
Mm-hmm.
My first one is the Who is Who Award.
Who is who?
The Who is Who?
Who is Who?
The award for who is who.
Huh.
To give you guys a little bit more color for that is, this is to a show that seemingly casted the same white kid 3 times.
I remember
And
this.
I couldn't remember who. We couldn't figure out who was who.
I mean, is it Seventh Heaven?
No.
A lot of white people on 7th Heaven.
This is true. I think Joe does know
Mm-hmm.
which one this is.
What?
Would you like to
I think Jimmy
award?
wasn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be Hey Dude.
It is Hey Dude.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Jimmy, on the last episode of that show, there was like 3 kids. Like 2 joined since the first episode. And they were just, they looked the same as the one of the kid, the white boy that was in this. They all looked
cocky
the same.
white kid from the first episode. They just cloned him. They're like, 2 more of this, please.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. So I wasn't here for that one, but that was one that I actually listened and then watched and then listened and then watched and listened. And it was actually really fun to do that. Like listeners, I think like if you're just listening through this pod, there's maybe a better way you could do this pod.
Yeah. It's called commitment.
To watch it with us. You know, if you got an afternoon.
Yeah, it's a full experience.
Take time. But it was fun to do.
Everyone's got a Sunday, you know?
Yeah. The Sabbath.
Yeah. Where you listen to our podcast.
Day of rest.
Yeah. So that was mine for going, what? Who? Who is who?
Nice. I like it.
Goes to Hey Dude.
I can go. I've got
counterclockwise, listeners.
Yeah. Twisting it around. My first best and lasty. First and lasty is the award for best dad.
That's not 7th Heaven.
Probably worst dad.
A
lot of good contenders though from this season.
Interesting. Best dad.
Best dad.
I'm laughing about my own inside joke. I went, oh, it's MacGyver.
He became a dad in the last episode.
Because he became a dad in the last episode.
He became a dad.
He was not the best dad. I can only think of a lot of terrible dads.
I want to say the uncle from Fresh Prince.
I mean, that's
Father
my
figure.
winner. Yeah.
Is
Uncle
it really?
Phil.
Uncle Phil. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I was actually I started giggling
The
about
best dad is Uncle.
about the worst dads.
Yeah.
But Uncle Phil, totally, right?
Nice.
Uncle Phil treats Will as his son. He's a dad for sure. And I think I mentioned this on that pod in the first episode that like for as much as like the show is about Will and you take it from his perspective, you do get a lot of like Uncle Phil's perspective, and it like in the first and last he like shows himself to be like a dope father figure.
Yeah, for sure.
And a dope voice of Shredder. So
He's the voice of Cartoon Shredder?
yeah. What's the actor's name? James Avery.
Yeah.
Is the voice of Cartoon Shredder.
Huh.
Yeah.
Amazing. We've had multiple that means this season we've had multiple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle voice actors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
in
Tales from the Crypt, we had the voice of Leonardo.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. We should just do TMNT month.
Halfway there.
I mean, we should definitely watch that show.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know. Friend of the show, Jeffy. I'm pretty sure he has the DVDs to that.
We'll go old school and we can watch some DVDs. Let's do it.
Or Blu-ray? I don't know. Whatever you have. Okay, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
So my first superlative is for just the wildest ride.
Oh.
And it is not Coach,
end.
even though I thought that he killed a man.
That ended in murder.
Apparently.
I mean, Coach. Is this wildest ride from like first to last kind of thing? Like,
yeah.
Oh man, Adventure Time.
That is a crazy one where you just by the end you don't even know who these people are anymore.
It's just insane. Well, it's like Bubblegum Kingdom zombies, and then the last episode was like, the Night King or the Ice King becomes a real like nerd human guy, and then they save the universe from like this monster.
Yeah, that was
pretty wild ride.
That was a wild ride, but not my pick.
That was my guess.
I don't know. Spider-Man, again, it ended in like a multiverse.
True. Yeah, both of those are pretty nuts. Neither my pick. Because my pick was for first episode of the Ocho, the 100, where we started on an.
Wait, isn't it the 100?
No, it's the 100.
Oh, it's the
Man, re-listen to the episode, Joe. We went over this. Stop it.
The 100. I'm
100.
calling it that out of spite, even though that's what they say that it's called. I hate it.
I hate it too.
They start on a satellite circling the Earth that's been on in like nuclear winter, and then it ends with they're like talking to some sort of like god species from another galaxy. Do you remember this?
Yeah, and it was like, I mean, it could have been a dream, but it was most likely like an alternate dimension that they were in for a while near the end, talking to them or something.
Yeah,
while
like,
they were doing like some sort of civil war.
It seemed
on
like
Earth.
they were trying to and I feel like I've seen this. This is like a trope now of like they're trying to join this like other civilization. Like this alien civilization is like trying, like auditioning them to see if they're advanced enough to be with them or something. Is this ringing any bells?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And like they're coming to them as like people from their past, because you have to use the actors that you have
right
for this show as
well.
well.
And like they're like, oh, it's just easier for them.
Especially in CW, all the bad guys are just clones of the people you've already seen on screen over and over. If you're watching The Flash or any of those shows. Yeah, it was absolutely insane.
I agree. That was a wild ride. Is it my turn now?
I believe so.
My next award goes to a show that doesn't add up. The Doesn't Add Up award. For a show that puts a cast of characters in a location that they clearly shouldn't be able to afford.
You're talking about Friends?
No.
Yeah, my guess was Friends.
Yeah, I know.
They do make a joke about how it's like rent controlled, and that's how they can afford.
No, trust me. Obviously, Friends, they can't afford that. It's obvious. But that's not where it goes. It's the Doesn't Add Up award.
Dharma and Greg.
They probably have too expensive of an apartment as well. Really, you could probably say whatever sitcom we watched this year, maybe, except for like Everybody Loves Raymond, they could probably afford that house.
You could say The Mick. That's what that whole show was about. Basically.
Fair enough. Mine is for Seventh Heaven and the mansion house that this church family needed to live in.
Oh yeah, because he's just like a pastor.
And we talked about it when we watched it about how like I guess that's a big theme, not in the show, but of people that watch the show. They're like, how in the world do they live here? It's insane.
Interesting. Yeah.
The house is insane.
What kind of church is this? What is
Money
this,
church, I think.
Yeah, the prosperity gospel.
Yeah. They got one of those $36 million jets to pray on, and then they bought another one because people were mad about it.
You pray hard enough.
Televangelism.
Oof, yikes.
No,
Okay,
but so the Doesn't Add Up
that
award
sucks.
goes to Seventh Heaven.
Congrats.
Yeah, I knew you guys were going to think it was Friends. So,
Yeah.
A little subterfuge there.
Nice.
Gotcha.
My next superlative goes to the People's Champ.
Ooh.
This award goes to a show that just gave the people what they wanted.
Wait, we didn't see a show with a rock in it?
No, we didn't watch Young Rock.
Oh, yeah, that is a show.
Yeah.
A show that gave the people what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodline. We talked about
Real
that
crowd
show.
pleaser. What a crowd pleaser Bloodline is.
Huh.
I think I know this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, but it's kind of
Okay.
Gave me what I want.
Brooklyn. Yeah, I think Brooklyn also
And that's
delivered.
jokes.
Yeah. Having talked with Jimmy and Dr. Michelle after during the episode. It seemed like they were like, "Oh man, we didn't know we were going to get another one of these," and it was really great to have another heist, and it's a fun one. So,
I still want to go back and rewatch that. Man, give them what they want. Friends. I'm gonna say Friends.
Yes, it was Friends.
Nice, because the will they won't they.
They paid out. Yeah, just the finale was definitely played up for like maximum live studio audience reactions of the tug of war with the will they won't they, and jokes between Joey and Chandler, and the ending with all of them turning in their keys. Like, it just definitely like felt live in a way that like other live studio audience shows hadn't really. It does a lot of like hooting and hollering. Like,
Woo!
yeah, it just sounded like a huge like stadium audience. It was like it was
a live studio audience in the middle of the Dallas Cowboys field.
It was like the "We Will Rock You" of sitcom finales.
Okay.
Oh my! The stadium rock.
Yeah.
Sitcom finale.
Nice.
It really, it deserves higher praise than I feel like we've given it in this. I feel like I don't want to. It gets so much. It's had enough. It's had its day.
I almost feel like it's like neither good nor bad so much as it just like
exists.
It exists, and it was like everything you need it to be. Whether that's good for you or bad for you, it just like, you're a Friends fan. Here's the Friends finale. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. I mean, it was, it stayed true to itself 100% of the way through, which you cannot say about a lot of that many shows. Because I feel like either a show at a certain point, it kind of hits its like pitch, fever pitch, and then it kind of becomes aware of itself, where it's like, okay, like they had their formula, right? Phoebe's going to say something dumb, you're going to laugh. Joey's going to say something dumb, you're going to laugh. Chandler's going to say something snarky. Whatever. Everyone had their thing, but like...
Smelly cat. Whoop-ha.
Yeah. Done and done.
Don't sue us, NBC or whatever Friends was on.
They've copyrighted whoop-ha.
Yeah. Whoop-ha. It's the sound a whip makes. It's probably one of the things I remember most about Friends is the whoop-ha episode.
Oh, I didn't know that was a Friends reference. I thought that was a thing you just made up.
No, that's the noise Chandler thinks a whip makes. Whoop-ha. And they're like, whoosh, and he's like, yeah, I said it. Whoop-ha. Like that's like him making that noise. Friends is really funny.
There's some really funny times. And the finale wrapped it up in a perfect bow. Yeah. Good call.
Congratulations to Friends for winning the Rock Award.
Yeah.
What was it called?
The People's Champ.
Choice. People's Champ Award.
People's Champ. Smell what the Friends is cooking. This is my second one, right?
Yep.
This is my the show that I think deserves another shot. From me personally.
As in it deserves another shot, as in you should go back and watch more of it, or it should literally have another shot on TV.
I should no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I can't say that from what I know now, but I think that I should try to watch this show again. I did try to watch this at one point.
Oh man, there's so many shows that I believe that's true for.
Yeah, it is true for a lot of these shows.
I mean, you can rule out some things, Joe, by elimination of what we've known Jimmy's seen.
Yeah,
not
true.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, probably not Friends, probably not Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I would say, what is Jimmy going to give Fresh Prince another? He knows that's good.
Maybe Adventure Time. That's kind of out of the way.
I'm going to go with a maybe a black sheep potential, maybe Fringe. Just because I think maybe
I thought you were stumbling over Black Sails.
Yeah, I thought you were too because that's what I picked.
Oh.
Although I do also want to watch Fringe.
I kind of
haven't
thought
watched
Fringe
all the
just
way through
because, like, X-Files is great and it's kind of akin to X-Files, so
that. Yeah.
not as good,
Plus,
but
Josh Jackson. Yeah, I think the idea of Black Sails is just so fun.
it was
It's
good.
a pirate show. It was good. It's it's got all the Treasure Island stuff.
The question: are you gonna reread or read Treasure Island first now?
I could do a prequel scenario and read. Been trying to read more fiction these days. Just fun.
Treasure Island. There you go.
Maybe Treasure Island. I gotta blast through some Narnia first.
The Chronic what calls of?
Yeah. I just plowed through. You don't really plow through Game of Thrones because it's like hundreds and hundreds of pages.
Yeah,
but
it's very long.
Finally finished it, which is awesome. But yeah, Black Sails.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. It was
It's been in my queue for a long time. It deserves to not be.
We're on our last round now, huh? Aren't we?
This is it.
This is an obvious one if I tell you the reason for it. So I'm just going to tell you the award, and it's the Fountain of Youth Award.
Fountain of Youth.
I can, in reality, let's just, it's for, quote unquote, sucking the youth from a small child's head.
What? That's obvious.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember now.
You guys don't remember?
Was there a Tales of the Crypt?
I don't remember what their last name is in the show, but I said it's for Grandpa Romano sucking the youth from the grandkids' heads.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Props to anyone who's trying to stay young by stealing the youth from the children.
Oh, that's such a good.
And I thought it was the funniest joke of the whole,
That's such a good.
first and last.
Yeah, that's excellent. R.I.P.
Way to go,
That's
Grandpa.
Peter Boyle is the grandpa. He passed away a couple years ago. He's a legend.
Yeah, I know they weren't the Romanos they were like the Broylans
apparently
or
a
something.
long time ago. Really? That was 06? It feels like yesterday.
That was 15 years ago.
He's the monster. He's Frankenstein's monster in Young Frankenstein, with it's the Mel Brooks.
Oh wow!
Have you seen? Yeah, he's been acting a long time, or was.
That's true. That was the first episode of Everybody Loves Raymond. So anyone interested in watching an old grandpa suck the youth from the heads of his grandkids should go back to that episode.
Nice. Is that a Paramount Plus or something? Remember? I'll look it up.
Yeah, I can't remember where we watched it.
Yeah, okay.
Wasn't on regular TV, I can tell you that. Joe, what's your last one?
My last one is the award for the worst streaming service.
Well, that's Paramount Plus.
Yes, number one.
Fucking
bullet.
terrible.
Worst. Paramount Plus.
What's so bad?
About Paramount Plus. Fuck you.
We don't want your
not a
sponsorship
sponsor.
money.
Not a sponsor
Yeah. Get out.
anymore.
Yeah, they were right on the teetering edge of being our sponsor. We really pushed them away. It's just a bad streaming service. Like, Joe?
I mean, it's a lot of these streaming services they've rushed out in order to try to compete with each other, so there's a lot of bugs and stuff. So a lot of these,
right.
Especially the later ones, HBO, Peacock included, are buggy, but Paramount seems to be the worst.
HBO's buggy? Oh, like HBO Max?
Yeah, HBO Max, yeah. But Paramount seems to be the worst in terms of bugs. But I think my biggest gripe is that they advertise a lot of shows, and a lot of those shows do not have full episodes or full series. Like, they advertise Salute Your Shorts and a lot of other Nick shows, but it's just like they just have like a smattering of episodes. Not even like all of season 1, but not season 2. It's just like a random 8 episodes from the show.
Weird.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a show
Who's doing these contracts?
Right, it's
I don't
not a
know.
show that anyone should want to watch in reality, but like we were trying to watch Jersey Shore Family Vacation.
Mhm.
Nice.
So I'm sorry already for trying to do that. But
It's your own
like
fault.
it's like season 1 is on there,
Mhm.
but season 2, it's like there's more seasons of that show on different streaming services than are on the Paramount Plus one that
Mhm.
says they have MTV on their streaming service.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right.
And then frequently, do you run with a lot of like technical issues with them too, where it's like mine will just be like a show will end and it'll just kind of like buffer forever, and it's like it won't even get you back. It won't automatically play the episode, or it won't even bring you back to the menu to select the next episode.
Yeah. Sometimes
Wow.
you just gotta like start over.
It's like
Yikes.
weird how they make it hard to continue playing
Mm-hmm.
a show.
Hmm.
Or just to get back into the menu of the show, like all you can do is continue to play,
Mhm.
or you have to like
Hmm.
research for it. Just bad design, bad UI.
Yeah, that's interesting. I feel like there's also a thing too with when, I mean, obviously you've got like a new streaming service, and then they're also trying to get their service to work for different platforms,
Mhm.
right? And it's like depending on what you're watching it, what you're using to watch this app is like also could be super shoddy.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I mean, but yeah, there's a lot of things, but I don't think fundamentally, and I'm not like a app engineer or whatever, but like fundamentally a PlayStation 5 app to an Xbox One app to like a smart TV app to like
Mm-hmm.
a whatever, they all essentially work the same. The biggest problem would be potentially like making sure that whatever input device is happening can function with it. Like every remote has an up and down, and left and a right, and like a enter button,
Sure.
kind of, or in a back button for the most part. Like every one of those remotes does that. And so then your biggest gripe is, do their servers work good? And does the person using its internet work? And I mean, as far as us,
Mm-hmm.
we don't live in like the country. Like we have great internet.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it still doesn't work very well.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, those user interface things, like it's a bug, they'll fix it, whatever, right? But
Like
You're not-
eventually.
yeah, eventually, but you're not gonna, or not as easily just fix going and getting the rights for whatever other shows you promised. Like,
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
like you, like, if shit's hard to like click through, like it's a bad look.
But if you got really good shows on it,
Yeah, you'll suffer
you'll
through
suffer
it
through it.
because it'll get fixed. But like,
Point.
if you're in there and it's not what was promised, you're like, cool, I'll just let this trial period lapse. Then I'm not going to actually pay money for this, which is exactly what I did.
Like, I mean, I'll tell you
Nice.
right now, if like Paramount Plus somehow like Seinfeld on it,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, I guess I'm dealing with it,
Yeah, right.
you know?
Yeah.
But it's not. It's coming to Netflix October 1st. So.
Nice.
Screw you, Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I almost got like signed up on like an Apple Music Paramount Plus like 3-month deal thing for super cheap. But now I'm like, oh, glad I didn't even bother.
I mean, unless there's a show on it specifically that you're really into, and you can then also confirm that the show is on there
Is
fully.
actually
Yeah, everything you
there.
need.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Not now, at least.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I'm the last.
You're
I'm
the last
one. Oh, so my my last one is the one where I'm just doing a Friends thing. The one where we could have spared some. The world could have spared some whales. Like we could have said, look, we've got enough whales. We could lose a couple whales this week.
Is this like one that is out? So when you were gone,
One that I was gone.
When you were gone.
Look, guys, there's plenty of whales.
There's plenty of whales. I mean, you weren't here for.
If a whale or two doesn't get saved, it's fine
Yeah,
because you get to watch this show instead.
Exactly.
You missed a couple
I
episodes.
missed several apparently this season.
Yeah.
Should let's see. I for sure.
Like, are you pro this episode, or did you
I'm
just think we
pro
should?
it. I wish I was. I wish I would have been there.
Oh, so you wish you weren't murdering whales that week, and you wish you were watching the show. Is what you're saying?
I missed Hey Dude for sure. I missed MacGyver. I missed Seventh Heaven. And this show.
Oh, Everybody Loves Raymond.
Everybody Loves Raymond gives another
Yeah.
award because I'm super bummed that I missed that show.
I think we picked it because you were gone.
You asshole.
I think
what does that even mean?
I think I picked that show, and I think I said to Joe, and it might even be in the episode. I think I said Jimmy's probably gonna like the show. The show this week.
Oh man, god damn it!
Sometimes you leave. Yeah, hey, you guys tried to punish me by doing Friends when I was gone, and didn't work.
Impervious.
We'll get you.
We'll
get you next time.
But yeah. Everybody loves Raymond because everybody does. We've been proving it over the course of this whole season. Everybody does love Raymond.
He's beloved.
Yeah,
it's true.
What's he up to? What's the where are they now? Ray.
Where are you, Ray?
He's probably like producing now or something.
It's probably working on the reimagining of Everybody Loves Raymond for 2022 or something like that. Okay,
I'd watch it.
This is it now, huh? Is this where we decide or declare a winner?
It's got to be. I feel like I haven't been in the running for years, and I feel like this season.
If I don't win when I got a point
for a week you weren't here.
For a week I wasn't here by saying pineapple pizza.
It's rigged.
While you guys didn't actually even score points that week, because I saw your tally.
Well, I have a spreadsheet, listeners, and the cumulative scores are all blacked out. And I'm about to reveal. I'm like acting like people are like watching this, like, and I'm about to reveal.
It's a big reveal.
Oh!
I can't see either. I see that it's not blacked out anymore.
Coming in fourth.
Declare one.
Coming in. Well, so we had five people on this season: Josh, Joe, Jimmy, Claire, and Michelle.
Yeah.
Or two guest stars. Claire came in last place with 0.
Oh no, Claire!
She didn't have too hot of guesses. She was on the Seventh Heaven episode and really went like hard into the paint with her guesses. So
sure, you got to.
Yeah, so there was respect there for sure. Michelle came in. She was in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode. Crushed it. 3 points. One of the higher scores. The only other time is me and Jimmy both scored 3 points during the Spider-Man episode. Joe, 2.5 that episode as well.
Wow.
That Spider-Man episode was huge.
We crushed.
And then also 2 more 3-point episodes, me and Joe, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Cool. Nailed it.
So
that's pretty good hit percentage.
So a lot of good. So with that many 3-point episodes by me, I go up to third place with 18 points.
Oh,
wow. You really threw a curveball on that.
Yeah.
I thought.
Exactly. And the winner with 20 points for season 8 is Jimmy. The man who barely showed up this season.
20 points. Tight season. Wow.
Tight season. Jimmy, you won by 2 points.
Wow.
Against me. Joe, you had 18.5.
Wow.
So coming in only 1.5 points behind Jimmy. So for someone, Joe, who you had given up and thought you lost years ago, you beat me, barely lost to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right in there.
Jimmy's key is
holy crap.
Take some time away.
I gotta work a little harder in the off season here.
Jimmy, those are like those are 1.5 points worth of whales' souls that got you there.
Wait, the souls
of whales?
I earned points for whales' souls?
I don't know who trades in points per whale soul, but you met that You met that traitor somewhere on your journeys when you were away.
Am I saving whale souls or am I murdering?
I think you're murdering
and
whale
stealing their
souls and then selling tortured whale souls to somebody who somehow delves in
Lord.
points.
Good Lord.
Another sub-character in Pie World.
the oh my God. The black market whale soul salesman.
That's right. Who just gets life points.
Whale soul whale soul salesman.
Whale soul salesman. Nope. No,
yeah,
I messed up.
Exactly.
Whale soul salesman.
Perfect.
Incredible enunciation.
Way to go, Joe.
Once again, Joe.
You're the best of us. Well, the second best of us.
And the worst of us.
And the last of us.
Part 2.
And the first of us as well. Somehow.
Part 1. Okay. Well, hey, congratulations, Jimmy. Way to go.
Thank you.
Yep.
On your way to that $10 million prize.
Well on my way.
In 17 seasons.
Jesus.
Hey, and a movie.
I don't know.
We've done 8 seasons of this.
Yeah.
So that means we've been doing this for 4 years.
Yeah.
There's very few things that I've done for 4 years.
Yeah.
How many have you done for 7? Like, how many more years is that then?
For what? Oh,
16. I mean,
25
it's at
seasons?
least it's 8 to 10 years or something like that if we went to 25.
It would be 12 and a half years. So,
From
8.5
years from now. We could get $10 million in 8.5 years.
Yeah. That's,
God, I hope so.
March 2020 or March 2030.
Yeah, if you're an angel investor and you want to Venmo us $1 million or $2, hit us up at FNL Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. You can also send us show suggestions and just comment on us. I mentioned one show that a listener sent us over today, and we will be obliging that person once I get there.
Those season 25 predictions are just going to be vicious. It's just going to be there's a wedding.
Man,
There's a wedding and a graduation.
We really should.
There's a man in the show. There's a woman in the show. Everyone's getting 4
This
points.
finale
every
is
single person.
animated. We didn't even talk about the wild animated. We actually saw a lot of animated shows this season, but
That was good. All around, really good shows. Good season of podcasting. Listeners,
I had a great
for
time.
some reason, you're listening to this award show and haven't listened to season 8, do that. Coach, it's a good show. Whatever those two said were their favorite shows. Also good shows.
Don't remember. Doesn't matter. They were all good.
No. Okay, well, this has gone on long enough.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week for season 9 and week 2 of Spooky Month.
All right.
Nice.
Joel will be here
Can't wait.
because it's spooky. We'll see you then. Goodbye.